Hello, Dune fans. I figured I'd do something pretty different today. It feels like I'm at a crossroads at my YouTube channel. I'm not sure what to do. And I figured maybe I'll show you guys some of the editions I have of Dune, like show them off, and then maybe I've never seen this on YouTube. Then again, I'm never searching for it, so maybe that's why I never seen it. I'll read maybe the first little. It's funny, there's like not actually chapters in Dune, they're not labeled, but I'll label until I was thinking about doing a read after showing these off and reading up until like the first break, which is essentially the first chapter. And I'll explain what that means later. But I figured I'd show these off, so let's start with this one. This is the first edition cover here, but bear in mind it's not the first edition Dune. This is the book club edition. You can see here. So the first edition's like, I don't know, it's probably like $6,000, but this one's like pretty nice, and I got this from a family member, a family friend, grandpa. And I think he's just allowing me to borrow it. I don't think it's officially mine. Unless he said it was mine, but it's really nice of him to take it. But this cover it's awesome. Like, look at this thing. This art on it is, I should have looked up who the artist is. You can kind of see his signature there. Have to get the camera to focus on it. But this is part of the science fiction magazine. I think this was one of the, man, I'm drawing a blank on it. The science fiction magazine. Is it just called science fiction? Yeah, first Dune was like released through there as like a trial run from Frank Herbert, and then made into a whole book. But yeah, look at this art on here. Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking on that magazine. Here's the spine of it. This is pretty good condition. It has some, I mean, this is old. This is let's see if we have the date in here. It's whenever Dune came out, so like 1960s something. This one is 1965. So yeah, check that out. So that's the dust cover, which is pretty cool because it actually has a map on the back, and that's actually really unique for a lot of the books. You Dune Awakening fans, like here's Haga Basin. There's the Simpo, the shield wall over here. Pretty cool. Obviously, this is the top-down map of the planet. Probably like easiest way to put it on the back of the cover. So there's the North Pole, right there, the cap. Yeah, really cool. It's one of those things you can just like kind of stare at. There's Carthag over there. Very cool. In Dune Awakening, they did make it closer to this. Like you have Arrakeen over here. So in Haga Basin, we do fly kind of in that direction to go to Arrakeen. Now Carthag, this is like New Carthag, would be around here. I don't know actually if they're built on top of each other. Oh no, they wouldn't be, because you can go to Carthag's ruins in the game. Anyways, that's Dune Awakening comparison on there. But yeah, very cool edition. This is what, I'll take the dust cover off so you can get a glance at it. Reminds me of one of those Bibles you like find in a hotel. I don't even know if they do that in hotels anymore. But that red. But the font of Dune is so cool. So the Chilton. Nice, very nice. There's the pages. What is this called? The face of the book? I don't even know. All you book people, just let me know the terms. Got a card that came with it. Look at this. I love this first page. Dune. And that's simple. The first time I saw that was from one of my brothers. He actually has this copy, and I didn't even know it was like a community edition. The book club edition. I keep saying community edition. But this is like so funny and awesome. Dune. The one little line by Frank Herbert. So, So that's that version. This book cover back on. See if I'm trying to be like really delicate with it because I do not see these versions around, and I want to keep it in decent quality. I probably should be being even more careful. Maybe I can wear gloves, that way no one has to even worry about, I don't even have to worry about how my hands look on here. And then we have, let's show off, we'll do this one. I feel like a lot of people nowadays are used to this edition. Even though I think there's a newer one. This might be the newest one out, the current edition. I got this one off of Facebook Marketplace for like $3. And then you have the soon-to-be a motion picture on here. So this was before Denis Villeneuve's Dune. So Ace version. Got some little quotes back here. One of the monuments of modern science fiction. We'll see. I'm gonna try to read on camera. It won't be long, but I figured I'd try it out. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. We'll see if I even upload this video. Honestly, I just trying some new stuff out for the Dune fans of I know a lot of the fans on this channel are Dune Awakening fans. That's where a lot of you guys met me, or first got exposed to me. Some of you have met me. Okay. Oh, before I get to that one, let's see this one again. Let's see if I don't think there's anything. There's no map in the back. There's the series. All that similar Dune art. If we're reviewing the art, this one's cool, but in our age of like everything being so minimal, it's kind of boring. I mean, the art, when I say boring, like, yeah, I guess boring. In the cool, fantastical, amazing world of Dune, this doesn't inspire much to me. The original copy, like, it's awesome. There's so much, even though it's, I guess you can argue, simpler. I don't know, there's so much more texture, there's so much more feeling. You can tell this was painted, this one. And yeah, it's awesome. Whereas this one looks like it might not have been, but it looks like it was done on a computer. And nothing's wrong with that, obviously. Because we have like, not that you can't make a perfect circle without a compass or a stencil. But this looks like a computer graphic. And the little footprints leading up to, which I imagine would be Poe. I don't think this one has a map in it. Oh, whoa, there, never mind. Here's your map. I like the map on the back. There's our good old Frank Herbert there. That gifted us with this amazing story. So then we got this one. I just happen, the only reason I'm getting these is because I'm trying to buy the whole series, and I try to get them for like good deals. This one actually came as like a bonus when I bought God Emperor Dune off of eBay. So I bought God Emperor Dune off of eBay. I think this was like, I want to say $9, but I just lucked out and this came with it. I didn't really necessarily want this. I'm not against having it. I was like, dang, that's a pretty good deal. So I'm trying to get the camera focus right. Anyways, I'm reading God Emperor Dune right now. And it's pretty wild. I wanted to mention the font. This is going to be such a funny video. Let me get this other book here. Alright, so like, look at this font. This is awesome. I like copied this. Sometimes I'll write cards for like nephews or family members, and like when I draw their name on the card, I'm inspired by this font. It looks so cool. Awesome font. I feel like we've lost those fonts in the 60s and 70s. And then this font, pretty minimalistic. It's similar, it gets closer to the movie where this like curve of the D and the U and the E are kind of shared, but not the N yet. And then I also really enjoy this font. This is on the God Emperor Dune. I think these are part of the same their series. Could be wrong, because look at that. Kind of, no, they might be the part of the same one. Same collection, I should say. best-selling SF adventure of all time, science fiction. But this font's awesome too. It's definitely unique, and I like it. This cover's kind of interesting. It almost looks like the Children of Dune cover, but the Children of Dune book has like two little children on the covers. It's really similar to this. Got a cool like sandstone dune looking rock there, and the buildings are kind of funny, but yeah, this one, I don't know how it's so small, honestly. Like, look at this fat boy here. Maybe the text is really tiny in it. So this is the fat one, and then this one feels so much smaller. The font is smaller, but it doesn't seem that much smaller. Maybe it is. Oh, camera's like blurry. Less spacing, maybe? Like, look at the thickness in that. These are the same book. And this one's even a smaller page size. So those are those two. I feel like quality-wise, I haven't touched the first, I'm gonna call the first one a first edition, because essentially it is, even though it's a book club edition. I haven't I've kind of started reading this one. I get scared with these modern day books. The glue and this paperback, it's not all modern day books, but they're so delicate. I've only opened this a few times and it's like already cracked in here. I don't know, maybe it's just like an OCD thing to keep your books nice, but it's nice having nice books. It's like putting cards on magic cards, or not card sleeves on magic cards. Magic cards, but this is one of my original decks from when I was a kid, and I never sleeved it. And it's actually pretty fun to just play with magic cards. All right, this isn't about magic cards, but all my other decks are sleeved and stuff. Also a Magic fan or trading card game person. I've been in for a while. And then the one, which we'll try doing today, we'll do in a read, is this one. Now there's like a story with this one if my cousin's watching. My cousin had this version, and I visited him. And I was like, oh, I always wanted to read Dune. And he was so kind, generous. He's like, here you go, just take it. Take it, read it. I was like, are you sure? So I took it, and then I probably read like, I don't know, like 7 pages in it. Probably what we're gonna read today, the amount. And then like life happened, and I was moving, and I was trying to just get rid of as many things as I possibly could, just to make a move simpler. And I actually, can't remember if I told my cousin this. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I gave your book away. I gave it to a friend though, so it's at least out there to a friend. So, but then when I wanted to get back into Dune, I actually found this version at a thrift store. It was probably like $3. I used to have the receipt in here. And this one is like a paperback. It's funny, reading a hardback is nice. But the corners start like eating into your hand if it's like a long book and you're reading it for long sessions. Hardbook is probably my favorite, but in terms of reading, this quality softback is like my favorite, because it's so flexible, and watch I say that and it like rips on camera, but like you can fold it over itself and then read, which is like really comfortable. This is the one I've been like starting to take notes in for videos. If like there's parts I want to reference, I'm starting to tag them. Let's find a random tag in here. That's what I have. Oh, these are actually, so I play music, and I was thinking about doing some music, and I have a really good friend. She's already actually made one of these songs. But there's like a lot of psalms, and I'm trying to get this camera focus, and little, what am I calling it? Sonnet, is that the right word? There's a lot of poems and songs and little bits in Dune, and I think every one of these little marks I started, like here's a song, the dirge for Jamis on the funeral plane. So I was thinking of actually making one of these. I actually have it sung out. This one was gonna be the first one I was gonna sing, but singing online is like kind of terrifying, to be honest with you, and playing guitar. But this Galatian Girls, I was thinking about doing this one. Oh, the Galatian girls will do it for pearls, and the Eric King for water. But if you desire dames like consuming flames, try a Caledonian daughter. Uh, that one sounds like I was playing Skyrim at the time when I read that, and I was imagining one of the bards in the tavern singing that. Just because after he sang Ragnar the Red. But I actually have I have a couple versions that I've played out, and I'm like, man, will these be something anyone's interested in? But yeah, so there's my copies of Dune, the first book. I have some other. I think I might have every book. I'm like missing one book in the series. And actually, I might have them all now. I think God Emperor Dune might have been the last one I needed, and I think I have them all. But yeah, this one in terms of art, I feel like it's funny because it feels like a textbook the way this looks to me. It feels really uninspired. This, I wonder if I can zoom the camera on that, but this is like a tiny piece of the desert, and these are tiny little people. You're not gonna be able to see this on your phone, even if you're on a giant screen. And then this little line here is a shadow coming off these people. It almost looks like a real photo. That's not any bigger. Maybe that's a little bigger. And let's see, does this one have the map in the back of this one? This one has an afterword by Brian Herbert. Oh yeah, I got the map. Okay, so maybe the maps are in all of them. Maybe it's just the cover on the back cover. This is nice to see. Yeah, can you hear that? Can you do the ASMR? The pages just like flip better. What happened? Okay, so my camera died. I tried to do some ASMR of the pages flipping, and yeah, that did not work. And I mean, it wasn't actually the pages flipping problem. It was the mic or the camera battery died. So let's try this. This might not be a hit for anybody. It might be a hit for somebody. Some people might enjoy it. But I figured let's try reading, like this is the Dune channel, and this is where it all began. Let's read some Dune, and we'll go through this book here. So the science fiction supreme masterpiece, Dune, by Frank Herbert, with an afterword by Brian Herbert. Let's see, should we read all these praises? Maybe we'll read a couple. Powerful, convincing, and most ingenious by Robert E. Heinlein. Oh, and then it has praises for the other books. Dune Messiah, which is the movie part 3 coming out soon. Brilliant. It is all that Dune was, and maybe a little more. By the Galaxy magazine. We got Children of Dune, a major event. That feels like a funny single line. God Emperor Dune, rich, fair, heady stuff. Heretics of Dune. Oh, maybe I don't have Heretics. Oh no, I do have Heretics. Okay. Do I have Chapter House? Sorry, I'm like looking up. I do have Chapter House. I actually have the first edition Putman Chapter House. That one's pretty cool. And maybe I'll show you guys more if this video does okay. I don't know. I just don't want to like... Some videos I do for myself, which is kind of this one. But I'm also curious of what you guys would like. Look at all these books by Frank Herbert. I don't know if your screen you're watching it on is big enough to see this, especially if I can't get the focus. Alright. Look at all these. The Book of Frank Herbert, Destination Void. I've never read any of these. Direct Descent. I think I have one of these. The Dosadai Experiment. Yeah, Isaac Heisenberg. There's all kinds of these. Obviously, Dune. The Jesus Incident? I've heard of that one. And the Lazarus Effect. I feel like I've seen those somewhere. Dune. Now, this might even be like a copyright issue. I don't even know. Like I said, I've never seen anybody read a book on YouTube, and that may be just because it's so not entertaining. But if you guys somewhat like this, I figured I'd read it and then we'd kind of like talk about... I'll read a little bit and then talk about, I don't know, how the little excerpt made us feel. It'll be like a... I don't know. I'll read this part here. To the people whose labors go beyond ideas into the realm of real materials. To the dry land ecologists, wherever they may be, and whatever time they work, this effort at prediction is dedicated in humility and admiration. So talking about dryland ecologists. So he's doing it in humility and admiration. Yeah, I've heard Frank Herbert was like a big, I don't know, I can't remember if he's a professional ecologist or just a person who studied ecology as like a side thing. And I've heard like ecologists say Dune is like really well, it like makes sense in a science way. Oh, this is a good way to, let's talk about this contents. So this confused me when I was first getting into Dune, because there's so many books, right? I don't even know how many books are at now, but there's at least 6 in the main series, and I think his son Brian Herbert takes over. So there's like 20 probably now, but 6 of the real like the main Dune. And then when I got this book, I was like, wait, are these like 3 of those books? Because it literally says Book 1, Dune, Book 2, Muad'Dib, Book 3, The Prophet. I was thinking, because these are pretty big, like the first book is like 325 pages, and then another 200 pages for The Prophet. I was like, wait a second, is this actually 3 books? That like really confused me as a kid. Or not as a kid. This literally happened a few years ago. um, so there's like book 2. I literally thought, I was like, maybe that's why this one's so thick. It's like a collection of the books in like, I thought it was like the first trilogy in here, but no, that's not true. This is Dune, this whole thing. And then the second book in the series is called Dune Messiah, and then Children of Dune, and then God Emperor Dune, Heretics of Dune, and then Chapter House. So, if this is somehow the first time you're coming across this and you've not read Dune, don't get confused like me. These are part of the original Dune. It's kind of just the book set up in 3 acts: Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. And then you have your appendices, the ecology of Dune, religion, the terminology of the Imperium is actually really helpful. Even if you're just playing uh, Dune Awakening, I didn't even realize it until I put on my closed captioning. Let's see. Oh, this is cartography. I really hope this is coming across fine on camera. Wait, where's the... Oh, here we go. The thesaurus here, not thesaurus, the... What am I trying to say? The terminology of the Imperium. This is like actually really helpful. Man, I'm so sorry. It's not focusing. I'm like trying to stay still. Uh, like this word Adab, one of the first words is even brought up in Dune Awakening, which means the demanding memory that comes upon you of itself. When Xantara first meets you, that's the first word he says. And I don't, if you didn't know that, then you're like, whoa. Ackle, those are in Dune, the trials of Ackle, the test of reason. Originally the 7 mystic questions begging who it is that thinks. Who is it that thinks? I don't know if reading this book's gonna do well. Like I usually read like the quests descriptions while we're playing. But we'll see. I'll try it. I don't think there's much to go. And I don't know. I want this. So this is how usually the chapters start. They have like an excerpt from like the history inside of Dune. So this is like usually documents in the Dune universe, a little excerpt. Like this one's from the Manual of Muad'Dib, uh, by Princess Irulan. That's how the chapters start. There's no chapter like chapter 1, chapter 2. So I was thinking this is kind of a break of a chapter right here, because it has this big T here. So I was thinking this is new for all of us, but I don't know. I thought I'd try it. I feel like YouTube is starting to feel like the same every time. At least it might just be my algorithm or whatever my feed is, but every time I open it, it's like the same stuff all the time, and I'd like to add different stuff. And there's probably different stuff out there, but it's just so hard to find. And it might be because it's really unique to, it doesn't have a big appeal, or it's just a tiny YouTuber like myself, and and no one watches it. I don't know, but maybe this is something. We'll try it. So here we go. Let's begin Dune. So we saw the table of contents. Here we'll start here. Book 1, Dune. And I really hope I should probably just like place this on a table so the camera can stay focused. Not that you need to see the text. I just thought it'd be kind of neat so you can see it. Like I said, this is probably like, oh my god, I'll probably get, this might be like demonetized. Maybe there's a reason why people don't read books on here, because it's like a copyright thing. Like if I read this whole book, I don't know, they'd probably care, honestly. They're like, what are you doing? Only people with book deals with audiobooks can read Dune. So I'm just gonna read a little bit. But if you guys like this, maybe it's something I can pursue and we can all become, I'm not saying I'm a good reader out loud. I just thought that'd be fun. So I didn't even get water. Oh my god. Let's begin. Let's see if we can do this. And if not, the camera cut here, then I just decided not to do it, and have a good day. Okay. What's the stain on my book here? It's like right where my thumb is. Did I have like an oily thumb? What the heck? Look at that. It's right where my finger lands. Maybe I had like lotion on or something. Or I was eating something. How dare myself. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. Okay, let's read this. I'm going to try to read it off of my viewfinder. That way I know it's in focus. Oh, that's going to be really hard. I'll just try. I'll try reading the book. Here we go. This quote, I'll talk about after I read it. Maybe we'll just read a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Welcome to Low Sun and Arrakis. I'm welcoming you in. Since the video cut, I don't even know how far we're in. Probably already 30 minutes. It's just funny how time flies. So maybe I'll even make this as a Patreon video. Oh my gosh, my mind's racing. You guys, I don't know. Maybe I should just live stream so you can keep me on track. Okay. Here we go. A beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. This every sister of the Bene Gesserit knows. To begin your study of the life of Muad'Dib, then take care that you first place him in his time. Born in the 57th year of the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, and take the most special care that you locate Muad'Dib in his place, the planet Arrakis. Do not be deceived by the fact that he was born on Caladan and lived his first 15 years there. Arrakis, the planet known as Dune, is forever his place. From Manual of Muad'Dib by the Princess Irulan. In the week before their departure to Arrakis, when all the final scurrying about had reached a nearly unbearable frenzy, an old crone came to visit the mother of the boy Paul. It was a warm night at Castle Caladan, and the ancient pile of stone that served the Atreides family as home for 26 generations bore that cooled sweat feeling it acquired before a change in the weather. The old woman was led in by the side door, down by the vaulted passage, by Paul's room, and she was allowed a moment to peer in at him, where he lay in bed. By the half-lit of a dispenser lamp, dimmed and hanging near the floor, the awakened boy could see a bulky female shape at his door, standing one step ahead of his mother. The old woman was a witch shadow, hair like matted spider webs, hooded, round darkness of features, eyes like glittering jewels. "Is he not small for his age, Jessica?" the old woman asked. Her voice wheezed and twanged like an untuned balisette. Paul's mother answered in her soft contralto. "The Atreides are known to start late getting their growth, Your Reverence." So I've heard, wheezed the old woman. "Yet he's already 15. Yes, your reverence. He's awake and listening to us, said the old woman. Sly little rascal, she chuckled. But royalty has need of slyness, and if he's really the Kwisatz Haderach, well... Within the shadows of his bed, Paul held his eyes open to mere slits. Two bird-bright ovals, the eyes of the old woman seemed to expand and glow as they stared into his. Sleep well, sly little rascal, said the old woman. Tomorrow, you'll need all your faculties to meet my Gom-Jabbar. As she was gone, pushing his mother out, closing the door with a solid thump, Paul lay awake wondering, what's a Gom-Jabbar? In all the upset during the time of change, the old woman was the strangest thing he had ever seen. Your reverence. In the way she called his mother Jessica, like a common servant serving wench instead of what she was, a Bene Gesserit lady, a duke's concubine, and a mother of the ducal heir. Is a Gom-Jabbar something of Arrakis? I must know before we go there, he wondered. He mouthed her strange words. Gom-Jabbar. Kwisatz Haderach. There had been so many things to learn. Arrakis would be a place so different from the Caladan that Paul's mind whirled with new knowledge. Arrakis, Dune, desert planet. Thufir Hawat, his father's master of assassins, had explained it. Their mortal enemies, the Harkonnens, had been on Arrakis 80 years, holding the planet in a quasi-fief under a Chom Company contract to mine geriatric spice, melange. Now the Harkonnens were leaving to be replaced by the House of Atreides in fief complete, an apparent victory for Duke Leto. Yet, Hawat had said this appearance contained the deadliest peril for the Duke Leto, was popular among the great houses of the Landsred. A popular man arouses the jealousy of the powerful, Hawat said. Arrakis, Dune, desert planet. Paul fell asleep to dream of an Araking cavern, silent people all around him, moving in the dim light of glow globes. It was solemn there, and like a cathedral, as he listened to a faint sound, the drip, drip, drip of water. Maybe I'll end it there, because we're already at like 45 minutes. And I don't know, I'm feeling like shy, nervous, weird. I don't know, I've never... Like, my face started like flushing with blood as I was reading that. I felt myself blushing. But we tried it. We read 1, 2, 3 pages. And I don't know if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I'd be happy to do it. I don't know, I'm feeling weird. But this is what I'm currently reading. God Emperor of Dune, Frank Herbert. If you guys want to see the other books I have in my collection, let me know. But yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching, and I guess obviously subscribe if you like this. That lets me know if you liked it, and thumbs up if you liked it. I guess thumbs down if you didn't like it. Feel free to let me know on that. I'm literally just trying to figure out what to do, because I'd like to build a solid community, and I think we're growing. It's very slow and steady. This is for us, whoever us is. But yeah. Oh, and maybe I'll explain Alena Harkonnen here next time. Check her out. Is she cool? Looks just like our Alena. Anyways, I'll explain more next time about Alena, because I want to showcase her a little more. And thank you to my premium Patreon members, Donna and Matthias. You guys are awesome. and my non-premium members, Troy and Jude. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you on the next one.